Hey there, it's time for another episode of Red Plays. So we did a couple of episodes where we played against the Lizard, and I really enjoyed that custom content. So what I thought we would do is give another custom content villain a try. So we've got Doc Ock out there. So you see Dr. Octopus, and he's got some mechanical arms. So we're going to give him a go and see how that works out. So start off with the lab raid, and then there's a daring escape. So if we take a look at lab raid, it says content Doc Ock, Doc Ock 2, which is what we've got. And we've got our standard encounter set. We do have the modular Octopiper in there. So it says put the mechanical assault environment into play. So we have mechanical assault right here. Let's see what it says. It says it's an environment and then forced interrupt. When a mechanical arm minion would be defeated, set it aside instead. And then there's a forced interrupt. When the villain phase begins, put a mechanical arm minion into play engaged with each player not yet engaged by a mechanical arm minion. So it looks like we're going to get a mechanical arm each round if we don't have one. All right, so let's take a look at the mechanical arms real fast because we have this stack of mechanical arms. Let's take a look at one. So we've got a mechanical arm has a star for attack and it doesn't scheme, and it's got 3 health. So it's got guard, and then the mechanical arm's attack value is equal to the villain's stage number. All right, so we're going to do 1 and 2, so that's not too bad. When mechanical arm attacks it, deal it a boost card and resolve as if it were a villain. Okay, so it looks like Doc Ock's not going to attack, just the mechanical arms. And then the mechanical arm does not activate during the villain phase. All right, those are interesting. And then we've got Doc Ock out here. Let's take a look at him real fast. He says forced interrupt. He's got 2 scheme and no attack. When Doc Ock would attack a hero, all mechanical arm minions engage with that hero attack. If no attack was initiated, put a mechanical arm minion into play engaged with them. Okay, so it looks like Doc Ock is going to get the minions out there. All right. So it looks like I'm pretty much going to be constantly engaged with one of these mechanical arms. And it looks like they have a health of 3 and guard. So I'm going to have to, in order to get to Doc Ock, I'm going to have to go through the mechanical arm. All right, so we have mechanical assault environment in play. We need a mechanical arm engaged with each player. Then set their mechanical arm minions aside. Shuffle the encounter deck. Advance to stage 1B. So let's take a look at 1B. 1B says Lab Raid. Doc Ock is raiding Horizon Labs on search for something only he knows. When revealed, deal a face-down encounter card to each player. Wow, so the first round is going to be a rough one, it looks like. Okay, they're going to be good to go, and this is going to pop at 6, and it looks like it starts with 1 each round. All right. So looking at Tony Stark out there, what do we got? We have, is it going to be bad to stay Tony Stark? It's not going to be horribly bad, because then that arm won't attack us, but Doc Ock is going to scheme. We're going to be at 1, 2, 3. We could probably get through a round without it popping. Right, so let's see here. Let's get our 6 cards. 3, 4, 5, our 6 Tony Stark cards. Let's see what we come up with. We come up with Gauntlets, Energy Barrier. Ooh, there's a Stark Tower, Preemptive Strike, and a Black Widow. All right, so I think we're going to get rid of these 2 here. See what else we come up with. We're going to get a Supersonic Punch and a Med Team. All right, not great replacements. All right, so we're going to do our Futurist. Let's get 3 cards here. I was really hoping for a double resource, and I didn't get one. Huh. All right, so what do we take out of that set? Let's see, our Power Protection can get our Energy Barrier out there. Probably want to get Stark Tower out there. Whatever we get, we will probably use as a resource. So why don't we just go ahead and we'll get our resource blast, or our repulsor blast out there. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do a Power of Protection to get our energy barrier out. That's tech number 1. Let's use our supersonic punch and our powered gauntlets. Wait a minute. Yeah, supersonic punch and our powered gauntlets to get our Stark Tower out there. We will use Stark Tower to get our gauntlets back. Then we'll use these two to pay for our powered gauntlets. All right, now I need 3 counters on our energy barrier. So if I go over, I'm going to get 3 cards, and that's fairly lame. So I think we're going to stay Tony Stark, and we'll take another round and see if we can get through Doc Ock's scheming, and maybe you won't take it up to the next level. All right, and we're going to get extra encounter cards, so that's a little bit on the scary side. All right, so we're going to go over to the first we need to get cards. We're going to get 6 cards, right? Tony Stark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got some boots, pulsar blast, war machine. Where is all of our armor? We're drawn pretty lame on the armor. I would have really liked to get my arc reactor by now, but it's not happening. All right. So we're going to go over to the villain side. Villain side, first thing, 1 threat on the main scheme because we go up by 1. Next thing, all right. Doc Ock wouldn't attack, so we don't have to worry about that business with all of the mechanical arms. So instead he's going to scheme, and he schemes for 2. So let's see, 2, and he's going to get a bonus of none. All right. So he's going to scheme for 2. Then we're going to get an encounter card and another encounter card. So we have 2 encounter cards. All right, first encounter card is advance. Okay, so much for that scheming for none. He's going to scheme again. He's going to scheme for 2, and he's going to get a bonus of 1. So he's going to scheme for 3. That's going to pop the lab raid. All right. So lab raid is going to pop. Out comes Daring Escape, and we have, having found what he was looking for, Doc Ock is trying to escape the destroyed lab. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a crumbling building side scheme and put it into play. All right, so I don't think I've seen a crumbling building yet. So let's find a crumbling building. And we have annoying insects and Octobots, and there's a crumbling building. All right. So, crumbling building side scheme. Ruthless attacks by the villain and their lackeys have caused the surroundings to break apart. Forced to interrupt when the player phase ends, each player takes 1 damage. So it's a crisis with 3 on it. Wow, and it's got 3. Well, the one thing I'm happy about is it's got 3 boost icons on there, so I'm happy to get that out of the way. All right, so there we go. There's going to be 3 on that. This popped, so I can take those away. We're in the middle of our Daring Escape here, so we're going to advance to 2B. And 2B says, Daring Escape. Without distractions, Doc Ock can focus entirely on dispatching whoever stands in the way of his escape. Mechanical arm minions get +1 attack, and then once we get through this, the game is done. It looks like it's going to start with 1 on there per player, so we're going to add 1. Okay, so that was the first encounter card. Let's see what the second encounter card is. Second encounter card is Redirected Focus. So when revealed, reveal a set aside mechanical arm minion and put it into play engaged with you. Okay, so we're going to get 2 mechanical arm minions. If no mechanical arm minions are put into play this way, each player engaged with mechanical arm takes 1 damage. All right, so great. I have 2 arms that I have to worry about this next round. This does not look like it's going very well because at the end of my turn, if I don't get rid of that, I will be taking some building damage. All right, Stark Tower should be untapped. Okay, so we're over to our hero side of the board. So do I have a tech that's sitting in here that I want to go after? I have no techs. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to do our futurist action for Tony Stark. So 1, 2, 3. We've got Nova, Helicarrier, and the Adventure. So the Nova would be nice when an enemy initiates an attack, so he could really help take out those mechanical arms. But if I bring Nova out, it's going to cost pretty much everything I would do this next round. Right? Because I could do my rocket boots and then maybe that. Well, okay. Maybe I should get War Machine out there. He does one, I can exhaust him and deal damage to each enemy. Oh, wow. I'm not really liking my choices right now. I think we'll get Nova out there. Let's get Nova out. All right. So what we're going to do is we will use our rocket boots, our med team, enhanced reflexes, and War Machine to put Nova into play. Then we'll use Stark Tower to get our rocket boots back. All right, I'm going to flip over to Iron Man. Oh, do we want a rocket? I think we want a rocket boots. So I think we're going to use we could get our enhanced reflexes out, but no, I think we need to get the card advantage. We need to get the rocket boots out there. So we will use our enhanced reflexes to get our rocket boots out. All right. Right now our gauntlet does 2 damage. Do I worry about those mechanical arms right now? So right now they're equal to the stage number, so they've got an attack of 1. And then I'm going to get a bonus attack there. So they've got an attack of 2. I'd be taking 2 from each of them plus a boost card. So that is a little bit on the rough side. So I think what we'll do is we'll have Nova attack one of the arms for 2. And then we'll blast it with our gauntlet here for 1. So we'll get rid of one of the arms. One arm gone. Back over there. I think we're going to thwart, take 2 off of this crumbling building. And then I think we're done at that point. So we're going to untap some things. Now we're going to draw our cards back up. So we're going to go back up to, how many are we going to go up to? We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. That's not exactly awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's our armor. We have rocket boots, so we should be at 10 health right now. So let's bump us up. I forgot to mark that. We should go from 9 up to 10. All right. So it's the end of the player's turn. We have this force interrupt over here that says when the player phase ends, each player takes a damage. So I would normally take a damage, but I'm going to use my energy barrier to reflect that 1 damage, and we'll do it to this mechanical arm. Okay, so at that point in time, we go over to the villain's turn. So villain's turn, what are we looking at? We're getting 1 threat on the main scheme, so it's going to go up to 2. Let's see here. It says when the villain phase begins, put a mechanical arm minion into play, engage with each player not yet engaged by a mechanical arm minion. So I am engaged by one, so I don't have to worry about that. So next up we have Doc Ock is going to look to attack Iron Man. So instead of him attacking, his mechanical arms attack. All right, so his mechanical arm is going to attack, and let's see here. We've got Nova. When an enemy initiates an attack against you, spend a resource, deal 2 damage to that enemy. So I'm assuming at that point the mechanical arm is initiating the attack against me. Oh, dude, I don't have an energy resource. Oh, that was bad planning on my part. Oh, damn it. Okay. So the mechanical arm is going to hit me. It's got an attack equal to 1. And we've got another +1, so it's doing, oh, so there's the +1. So it's 1, 2, and it gets a boost card. So Iron Man's going to take this one. So we're going to take 2 with a boost of 2 more. So we're going to take 4. I'm going to go ahead and reflect one of those back. So I'm going to take 3. All right, so that's the end of the attack stuff going on. Next thing we're up to is encounter card. Encounter card says, redirected focus. When revealed, reveal a set-aside mechanical arm minion and put it in play and engage with you. Okay, so we get another mechanical arm back. Damn it, I thought I was cutting them down. They're just coming back. All right, so that was our encounter. Make sure there's nothing at the end of the round that's going to go off. I don't think so. Okay, so we're back to the hero side of the board. All right, so I thought I was being kind of smart there, holding on to this stuff, but I don't know if that worked out like I wanted it to. This taps out at 8. I am a bit afraid with his scheme of 2, if I go over to the hero side, what that's going to mean. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get our armor out there. That's going to move us up to 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll end up at 5 cards, which is pretty good. But in order to get the armor out, I need to spend 1, 2, 3 to get the armor out. All right. Some of the good stuff that we can do is we can zap. Well, do we attack? So that deals 1 damage. So I think, yeah, we'll zap for 1 and take this mechanical arm out. Yet another arm down. Let's take care of this crumbling building here. So we're going to thwart for 2. And we'll take care of the building. No more crumbling building. Our health has gone up by 6, so let's mark that down. I think we will be done at that point in time. So we're going to untap. Do I want Nova to attack? I could have Nova attack the mechanical arm. That might set up a round where we have, or he doesn't have an arm to start the round. Let's do that. We're going to have Nova attack, and he's going to hit this arm for 2. He's up 1 more damage, and then we're done. So the hope there is that we'll be able to have a round where we can attack Doc Ock. All right, so cards we're going to get. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pepper Potts. All right. And there's where our double resources are. I guess they really want me to play that med team this next round. Okay. We're going over to the villain side. So villain side, we're going to get 1. So that's going to go up to 3. The villain would look to attack us. So that means his mechanical arm is going to come after us. I can... Let's take it out with the med team. Or do I let it hit and then use up my energy barrier? So I've got Pepper Potts would cost 3. I don't have another way to get 3. Oh yes, I do have another way to get 3, because I could use Pepper Potts to get 2 from the last card that I put in there. Well, actually I only need 1, but so I could get Pepper Potts and the med team the next turn. But those don't increase the amount of tech that I have on the board. So I could reflect 1 back, but then I lose my tech, which seems not great. Let's do it. So we're going to, the mechanical arm's I'm not gonna hit it with Nova. I would have to use my med team, and I think I want to get my med team out there. So Instead, we're going to take the damage from the mechanical arm. Iron Man's going to, well, it's going to be undefended. It's just going to come through. So what we're looking at is it's attacking for Doc Ock plus the +1. So we're at 2. It's going to get a boost card, and we're going to get 2 more. So it's going to hit me for 4. I'm going to reflect one of those back. So I'm going to take 3. That will knock me up to 6 total. I'm going to reflect one back to the arm, and the arm is gone. All right. At that point in time, that was Doc Ock's attack. We would be looking for our encounter card now. All right. So our encounter card is, oh, it's an advance. Damn it. All right. So he's scheming for 2. He's going to get a bonus of 3. That's the game. So that's a total of 5. Is there anything I can do about that? There's nothing I can do about that. So he's going to scheme for 5 on this round. 2 plus 3 is 5. We drop a 5 on there. That gives us the 8, and Doc Ock got away. Damn it. Okay, well, there's our first play of Doc Ock. And he got away from me. I was just getting to a round where I thought I might be able to do some damage to him, but that was a pretty quick play. So we're going to have to come back and give this one a try again. I think we'll do standard again. I'm not sure if he's tougher than Lizard at this point. I think he might be tougher than Lizard. Like those arms are going to be really annoying, like Ultron drones. And they're going to keep coming out. So, yeah. So if I missed a play, let me know. I'm thinking maybe I should have gone back to, well, see, if I would have gone back to Tony Stark that turn, he would have potentially, I think he would have schemed and got the advance and would have schemed out anyway also. So I don't know that I could have helped that at that point. So let me know if I missed a play there. I think that's it for now, and we'll come back with another episode of Doc Ock against Iron Man Technova here in just a little bit. So thanks for watching. What do you think you're doing? Huh? You're not going to hang out in my lap. That's not going to work. No. No, you're an awfully nice kitty, but you're not going to hang out in my lap. Yes. Yes. Yes, you're a big lovey beast. Mm-hmm. Yes, lovey cat, lovey cat. Mm-hmm. No biting. No bites. No bites. I need to get down. I'm gonna need to put you down there, Mr. Punk. No, I'm trying to record video here, and you're not helping. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go. Yep. I'm gonna need to go. No, that's not gonna work. No. There's a chair. Go. Whoop.